Even though your chainsaw is made to handle tough conditions, it still needs a certain level of maintenance to allow you to work safely and effectively with it. Consequently, we will now go through how to keep the cutting equipment in prime condition and how to maintain the saw in general. We've already mentioned that the chain tension needs to be checked at regular intervals. Make it a habit to check the chain tension and lubrication following each work shift and when you fill up the saw. You should also wash the air filter at regular intervals using a little lukewarm water and detergent, and brush around the cooling fins and brake band. Read how to do this in the instruction manual. The sharpness of the chain is crucial for the saw to work effectively. Having a sharp chain is actually more important than having a powerful engine. In order to file the chain, you need a round file, a flat file, and a file gauge that suits your chain. A vise, or as shown here, a guide bar holder, makes the work simpler. You will then have both hands free. Tension the chain using a combination spanner and apply the filing gauge. The arrows on the gauge should be pointing in the chain's direction of rotation. File with gentle pushing strokes at a 25 to 30 degree angle. The same number of strokes for each tooth. As you can see, alternate teeth are turned in the opposite direction to each other. It is therefore simplest to start with the teeth in one direction and then turn the saw. You then file the raker clearance lips. It's the relationship between the height of the cutting tooth and raker clearance lip that determines how much the chain cuts. The relationship must be the same for all of the chain's cutting teeth. Apply the filing gauge like this and use the flat file. File all the way down to the gauge. The appearance of the sawdust is a good indication of the condition of the chain. A sharp chain produces wood chips, while a blunt chain generates sawdust. If you do not want to sharpen the chain yourself, you can get help from your Jonsered dealer. He can also give your chainsaw service, and he has all the reserve parts and accessories you could need. See the instruction manual for more information on how your chainsaw works.